Digimon Tamers turns 20 years old today. A Digimon Tamers 20th anniversary banner has been created as well as a bunch of merch. So is it time for Tamers to get a new project, a new movie, a new series, or maybe even a reboot? What's up everybody? If you're one of this percentage of people who are watching but not subscribed, change that, or else Konaka will hate you. I've got evidence. He told me he won't like you if you don't subscribe. What am I on about? This isn't an April Fool, first of all. I did have an April Fool's video, but I abandoned it. It just felt a bit weird. Digimon Tamers legitimately turns 20 years old today, and a bunch of merch just got released. So this is kind of a weird hybrid of my news videos and my opinion pieces slash kind of like hopes videos. The first thing that got announced last night was a set of Dim cards for the Digimon Vital bracelet, and I'm not happy. These are Gashapon Dim cards, which is fine. Gashapon is a storied thing in Bandai and Japan in general. You put your money in, you turn the dial, you get a random capsule, and you hope you get the thing you want. Except this is like a virtual Gashapon, a gacha, if you will. They're doing a premium Bandai gacha for Dim cards, which means if you buy from premium Bandai, you're not even guaranteed to get the Dim cards you want. You could just get a bunch of dupes. You could get Renamon like 40 times. This set includes Guilmon, Renamon, Monodramon, and Impmon, with a full line for each of them, but there are no branch lines until they hit Mega, at which point you can get like basically mode changes. Terriermon is notably absent from the big three, which to me indicates there may be more Tamers Gashapon Dim cards in the future, with Terriermon, Hagurumon slash Gardramon, Marine Angemon, etc. Maybe Lopmon as well. Terriermon, Lopmon together would make a ton of sense. But regardless, these Dim cards are premium Bandai exclusive Gashapon, and that just, god, the resale market is gonna suck for this one. I did fear this was the way Dim cards were gonna go. I was happy to buy them on Amazon JP, but P Bandai exclusive ones, it's just like, it feels really gross, man. Hopefully enough people will get them that hopefully we can get something of a resale market not being completely terrible, but I guess we'll see. So then the big stuff happened, for me at least. Digimon Partners release, which is kind of a Digimon news site slash social media. I'm still not sure what Digimon Partners is, and it's live. Currently it just has a bunch of like, here's some cool things about Digimon you should check out. One of those being a Digimon Tamers 20th anniversary banner. It's the one in my thumbnail, which obviously is incredibly reminiscent of the one they did for Digimon Adventure. I don't know what this means. I believe Konaka has said that they're not doing a new anime with him. People are taking that as like, oh, there's not going to be any new Tamers projects. I'm taking it as there's not going to be any new Tamers projects with Konaka, but we'll get to that in a minute. There's some collabs with graph art. There are plushes which have been available for pre-order for a while on Amazon JP. I may already have pre-ordered the Impmon one. And the Figurized Standard Amplified Gallantmon, which I think we also knew about already. And so far, that's it. Again, currently it is April 1st as time of recording this in Japan and obviously in the UK, America, elsewhere. So I feel like they don't want to do any huge announcements on April Fools because a bunch of people are going to be going, well, is it actually a thing? But the Digimon Adventure 20th anniversary was a bit of a slow burner at first, and then throughout that year some crazy shit happened. Let's not forget that Last Evolution Kizuna came out the year after the 20th anniversary of Digimon Adventures, so there's still a big time scale on this. Things could be happening. I don't believe they would have done a Guilmon equivalent of the Digimon Adventure 20th anniversary logo for Tamers' 20th anniversary if things weren't happening. Now this is where we go from the realm of news to the realm of conjecture and theories. Is Tamers getting a sequel? Maybe? I think generally, and I'm gonna speak for the fandom here and get told I'm out of touch again, people would prefer a sequel, generally. There's a lot of mixed feelings on Adventure 2020, so perhaps people aren't quite so ready for another reboot season, although I could see it happening. There is obviously, and I'm gonna talk about this in a video soon, Konaka's sequel audio drama that was included with the Blu-ray of Tamers that was a trip. A lot of people are really excited to hear more about this. The TLDR is that there's a time skip. Takato ends up in the future, but it's not actually Takato, it's like Takato's data copy. We don't know. A lot of things are happening. Rika and Henry are grown up. It really felt like Tamers fanfiction. I love Konaka. Konaka, I think, is a genius. The audio drama kind of jumped the shark for me, guys. I'm sorry. I know that's not a popular opinion probably, but I was incredibly happy to get more Tamers stuff, don't get me wrong. Time skip data copies felt a little bit too fucking Nomura for me, and not the good Nomura, the bad Nomura. The Union Cross Nomura, that's what it felt like. That felt like Konaka's Union Cross. But again, apparently Konaka has said that they are not working with him to make any more Tamers stuff, which, and I'm sorry for this, lends me to have my tinfoil hat on that perhaps there is a Tamers project in the works without Konaka. I know, that's not going to be popular. Tamers : anybody? Oh man, they just skip doing 02 reboot and go straight to Tamers reboot next year or the end of this year. Oh, it'd be so bad, man. It would be really bad. That is currently my, like, doom-pilled theory, is that we are getting a Tamers reboot, but I also think something else could happen. There is something of a trend in anime that is more kind of pedestalized. Is that the word I want to use? That's not a word, but I'm going to make it up. To do, rebuild of Evangelion, where they don't do drastic story changes, they just retell the story with newer packaging and maybe abridge some of the stuff that took forever. Rebuild of Digimon Tamers without Konaka it's a possibility. I don't know what the future of Tamers is right now, and I'm not a big one for making speculation videos. I like to do that on streams. This is not gonna be Tamers sequel confirmed. Oh my god. I'm just thinking out loud here. I ultimately think I would like a continuation of Tamers, helmed by Konaka. Tamers is incredibly important to me. It is the first Digimon season that I truly felt elevated the media, that made me think that content for kids didn't have to pander. Digimon Adventure and 02 are obviously amazing. I love them. 02 is my favorite season for nostalgic reasons, but Tamers really felt like something special when I watched it. And I know it's kind of the default take to be an adult Digimon fan who loves Digimon Tamers. I get that. There are plenty of virtues of other seasons, but Tamers has always held a kind of special place in my heart. And it was also the last season that I watched before I kind of grew up. I was getting towards sort of 10, 11 years of age at this point. In the UK, when you get into that sort of age is when you start entering high school. We start high school at 11 because we don't have middle school. So I started getting less into, you know, Fox Kids stuff, and Tamers was the last Digimon season I watched until adulthood. Then as an adult, discovering reviews, Konaka's blog. Eventually, a couple of years ago, the audio drama had me so excited for the potential of more Tamers, but I don't know if it'll be worth it. No matter where you fall on Digimon Adventure Tri and Digimon Adventure Last Evolution Kizuna, whether you absolutely adore them or absolutely abhor them, that just shows that there is a big gamut of potential disappointment there, and I don't want to go through that again. I really liked Kizuna, I really hated Tri. I don't want to hate new Tamers, and again, I know it's controversial, but I don't particularly love the plot of Konaka's 2018 audio drama. If they were to wash that or do sort of an improvement of it, I could potentially be excited, or who knows, maybe the setup's a little bit too far-fetched for me, but the actual thing itself could be really good. I always want more Tamers. I want more toys from Tamers, more memorial sets. That 15th anniversary set they did with the tin of cards was such a cool idea. And yeah, I always want to see those characters that I grew to love back on my screen, but it does make me nervous. So while I personally am hoping for a sequel, maybe even just a sequel movie or a set of movies, end of Digimon Tamers Gellion, if you will. Why do I keep making Evangelion references? I don't even watch Evangelion. Yo, Shinji, get in the robot! Sorry, Amazon just came while I was in the middle of shooting a video with my new fucking drippy hoodie. What's up? As the OP for Tamers goes, wanna be the biggest dreamer. And that's what Tamers instilled in me. The ability to dream big and hope for huge things, both in myself and in the franchises I love. So please, Bandai, don't kill our dreams. Alright, thank you for watching this video, everybody. I want to give a huge shout out to my channel members, my Digi-Destined level channel members, Crimson Dragon Slayer and Anthony Bontomasi, my Tamer level channel members, John Hawkins, Mike McNulty, Theo Navarro, Reese Williams, Carlos Gonzalez, and Tippy, and everyone else in the Karn Club. You guys are real ones, and I'll see you next time when we go digital. Wanna be the biggest dreamer?